Hi everyone, this is Meir. Well, our home is so destroyed thanks to, first of all, the water damage and then the 911 people who came and removed ceilings, but I can't talk against them. I mean, they took away a ceiling from a bathroom that would fall on anyone's head at any time, as well as walls that could collapse thanks to the water damage. So they've done all that, and now they're all in holiday vacations, and we have to sit with a place that used to look so great. Well, I'm going to make it look even better. I know how to make lemons out of lemonade, and I'm warmed by all the wonderful support that we got. We need more, but we are so happy that the fact that 40 people donated to us from $10 to $500 each one, average probably $50 each. It was wonderful and it is heartwarming. But I want to talk about another topic altogether today. And I'm thinking about the wonderful power of the universe and how little we believe in it. These days, we remain slaves of what we call medical science. It's interesting. In the very far past, when doctors did not know what they were doing, they used to dissect cadavers that they were very, very interested in. They ended up not washing their hands after dissecting cadavers, delivering babies, and for some reason, they did not know why, because Louis Pasteur was not doing his research yet. They basically caused death of 10 infants to one that was delivered at home. Can you imagine? They kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and infants kept dying. Okay? Fast forwards. In the late 60s and throughout the 70s, doctors were fascinated with steroids. They gave steroids for this and steroids for that, and that will be the panacea of all, until they learned that Lorenzo oil is a small change comparing to those steroids. People improved, and collapsed. The tissues became weaker, the nervous system got destroyed, the metabolism was destroyed, the bones disappeared, the kidneys failed, name it, and it happened. Yeah? And these days, there's another fascination. They don't want you to have inflammation. They wouldn't tell you what I would tell you. Take cold showers, go to the beach, run in cold wind, bathe in the ocean. No. They'll give you immune suppressors so there will be no inflammation in your body. Fantastic. No wonder that 1 out of every 7 people, worse than the COVID epidemic, dies for medical treatment. And now we have a new fascination. I must tell you, I'm happy that the COVID vaccine came. I'm not eager to take it, but I'm not going to resist taking it, which I probably will have to do to fly. Some people will really resist taking it. I don't blame them because we don't know the side effects yet. For example, the polio vaccine was fantastic. It prevented people from death and paralysis. But then some people got polio from the vaccine. It's getting better these days. They give you very small doses and then higher doses, which is great. And I think that the vaccines available now and those that will be available later will work. But people are not getting it. Where people live bad lifestyle. And bad lifestyle is as follows: overeating, eating bad foods, eating foods we can't really digest, not exercising. On the other end, over-exercising, doing like muscle build-up to the point that your muscles are so strong. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, wonderful man, with 3 heart attacks as a result of all the muscles he built. So having all these enormous overactivities that lead to tremendous stress, if you go to most people who practice weightlifting, you eventually find people who have fantastic muscles but cannot button their shirts out of stiffness. You go to yoga centers, you find many people who are very, very flexible but who don't have much strength. And I've heard of extreme cases of somebody sitting lotus, which I think is a wonderful position, when one foot is over the other knee, and it's just fantastic. It's great flexibility. I used to stand lotus and stand on my head in my 20s and 30s. And now I'm happy to sit cross-legged. But I heard of somebody who sat lotus, meditated, fell asleep, and then had to lose one of his legs because blood did not flow there. So, exercising in a dumb manner, taking medications like crazy, and just understand something. Opioid does not start with opioid. Opioid starts with aspirin. If you used to be taking aspirin against your headache, you will then take opioid when the aspirins will stop working. So, what do you think the system does when you suppress natural pain? It will cause you more pain because you still need that pain to do something for your body. So we don't pay attention to the signals of nature. We try to conquer nature with chemicals, and we pay a dear price. Let's return into death. Much less death in Africa than in America, with the medical profession being so much more developed in the United States of America. Why is that? People there don't have good roads. You know what? They have to walk. They are much more fit than people in the United States. And so they're not as sick. And I'm not saying that COVID did not hurt people. I'm working with someone who got stroke from COVID. I'm not saying COVID does not kill people, although sometimes COVID is one element out of 4 or 5. But being healthy is number one. And COVID will come and COVID will pass. And the next epidemic may kill us even worse unless we have the tenacity and the ability to say we are claiming our body back to ourselves. So stop with junk food all you can. Sin from time to time, but don't do it all the time. Don't live on potato chips and cheap sort of chocolates. Don't drink coffee 10 times a day. Even once a day is too much. Don't eat so many cakes and don't eat so much meat. And start to feel your body, sense your body. That's why I wrote my book, Awakening Your Body, Power of Self-Healing. Your power is what's important. So, work on your immune system. I have very good exercises of balancing your autonomic nervous system, and it will help your immune system. My book has all those exercises. Work on your nervous system and prevent the ungrowing illnesses of the nervous system, like shaking in an old age, even if it's not Parkinson, like multiple sclerosis, which is growing and growing and growing. Work on your arthritis, which is uncontrollable. And by the way, more people die from medications that come to suppress arthritis than from arthritis itself. And more people die from medications against arthritis than from all legal drugs put together. So the point is, no shortcuts. Own yourself. Give yourself the chance to work on yourself and stop depending on medicine. Now, am I telling you to not ever use medicine? Absolutely not. Please use medicine. Rare and as safe as possible. When you absolutely need to. When absolutely it is recommended. And then it will work. And then it will not damage you as much. And then you can recover. But do not use medicine for every small problem you have. In fact, see it as an opportunity to know better of what to do with you. And the secret of those people who live more than 95 years is that they overcame a problem in their 30s and 40s and 50s, while other people seem to be stronger and could withstand those problems, but then the problems kill them in a younger age, like 80. I don't think 80 is old anymore. And so for that reason, I think it is so important for us to start and own ourselves. And this is what Awakening Your Power of Self-Healing is about. That's what Vision for Life is about. That's what Movement for Self-Healing is about. All my work is about you becoming stronger. And understand, the vaccine will stop the epidemic of COVID. But it will not stop the epidemic of weakening the immune system. Because the immune system needs more exercise. And we have wonderful exercise, and if you want, and if we get some comment from you, we'll do some exercises just for the immune system in our next message, and perhaps we'll do it in the form of meeting together to just work on the immune system. I want to get comments from you, and if you want to meet for 20 minutes for a free seminar or webinar for the immune system, I'll be glad to do so. I will not do it before I get at least 50 people who are asking for it. Have a wonderful, wonderful season of holidays. Nothing should bother you. You know, it's interesting. There are many billionaires that feel that they have money problems. But I met a musician who told me he never has money problems. He said to me, sometimes I have money and sometimes I don't, but I never have a problem about it. Well, you should feel that no problem is too big for you, no problem is too small for you, and you peacefully regard everything as trivial except you moving forwards in life. And then we're doing it together, because that's exactly how I feel. Many blessings to all of you, Meir.